What's going on, guys? Hope everyone's had a good New Year and Christmas and stuff. I think I've made a video since Christmas, but I can't really remember. Yeah, I did. I serviced my M4. So that's the video I did. And I've also been doing up my room, as you probably tell behind me, since like I've had like the week off. So there's like loads of lights and shit, and I've got an Alexa, and that is mad. Like, Alexa, turn the light off.
Okay.
It's really cool. Actually, looks better like that, the quality of the camera, but I'm going to turn it on anyway. Just Alexa, turn the light blue. It's pretty cool. I love it. It's funky. Listens to everything I do and probably just like, yeah, gonna be a death of me, but it's still sick. Alexa, turn the light white. Didn't work that time. Alexa, turn the light white.
Okay.
Women. Anyway, back to the video. It's sick. I'm well happy with that. Yeah, so this video I was gonna do for a little while, but I've sort of not. I've just thought I'll wait till things sort of like die down a little bit and then do it. So, rewind to a few months back. I was down WG Motorworks and I did the old little dyno video on the M4, seeing like roughly what sort of power band was going for, what was making, and just general stuff with Warren, because we said we'd do a dyno video together. So we did that dyno video, and then no, it wasn't the next day. It was the day after I'd posted the video. So I posted that video quite late at night. It was like 7 PM, probably about, usually for me, like a week after actually being there filming. And so as soon as it happened, a week after, I had a few missed calls on my phone. I don't usually answer phone calls from a number I've not got saved on my phone, just because I just don't like to do it. I'll usually just listen to an answer phone message or something. And then I had the same number ring my house phone and answered that, and then lots of things happened, and then I got on the phone, rang the number back, and it turned out it was someone from the Kent police saying that someone had seen my dyno video that I posted the night before this phone call, saying that I had decat downpipes on my M4 and that they're illegal. And the big fuck up, which is my fault, was I forgot to. I'm a twat for this. So this is completely my fault. I forgot to put B70MY on my car insurance. I put it on the car. I registered it through the DVLA, but I completely forgot to put it on the policy. I kept postponing it, being, I'll do it in a minute, and I never actually did it. So when I went across Dartford Crossing and I paid my Dartford toll, well, I didn't actually let me pay it, but then it glitched out and let me pay for it. And then they started trying to find me as well, so this is all confusing, right? So they said, your car's not insured, and we've seen a video of you saying you've got decat downpipes on your car, blah blah blah. As you can see, it didn't really work out very well for me. So I instantly chased up my insurance and said, like, listen, B17Y is on the car, it's not the original number plate. I did that after I got off the phone, after I tried paying for my crossing. I couldn't work out why it was not going through, and then it glitched and went through, but I couldn't work out why, and I checked and it hadn't gone on my policy, so I got that sorted luckily. But then the police were basically concerned that I didn't have insurance, and because it said I didn't have insurance, it would mean my modifications wouldn't be on my insurance, so I was getting done for no car insurance, modifications not declared on my car, illegal modifications that shouldn't be on a car, like decat downpipes, and basically said we can impound and potentially crush your car if this isn't resolved. So I was like shitting bricks. I was like, fuck. Luckily for me, I don't actually run decat downpipes on the daily basis. I run like a sports cat, so my car is legal, but on the dyno video it was illegal, but it wasn't actually on the road, it was just on a rolling road, and we put the sports cats on straight after filming that. So thankfully for me, that was all good. So I was like, if you need to take my car, because they're saying it can be taken to be checked at an MOT centre by the police, and they have to give you like a 48-hour notice. But because this was Kent police on the phone and I live in Essex, they couldn't do anything about it, because Essex can come to my house to do it, but Kent police can't because they're across a different border. I don't really know how that works, but yeah, they couldn't come to my house and take my car to get tested and stuff. It would have had to have been from Essex Police themselves, and they was going to pass on the information, and Essex Police were going to come knock on the door, blah blah blah. But luckily, the guy I spoke to on the phone was a really nice guy, genuinely like a just decent police officer, and was like, listen, I understand. I explained everything, explained how it's one thing in YouTube but one thing in reality, and that my policy was done, it just hadn't loaded up on their system yet. He said, that's fine, I just need to make sure that you are insured, because obviously if I weren't, then I'm just being a twat and putting everyone else at risk if I crash into someone on the road. So, we're like, leave it with me, I'll give you a call. To be fair, he never actually called me back, but it's not heard anything for months now, so they must have cleared it all up. But the main point I'm trying to get across in this video is to, don't be a twat like me. Make sure your car, make sure you tell your insurance your number plates are on it. Tell them your mods. Luckily I tell my mods anyway, and it costs like barely anything, so it's so much worth it rather than sitting around being paranoid all your life driving about. Also, don't run a decap, because if you do, you're probably getting quite a bit of trouble for it, so I'd recommend going for a sports cat route that I did myself. But yeah, it was almost a big misunderstanding and cock up and fuck up, and could have ended very badly for me and my car being crushed. But luckily everything was alright, and the guy I spoke to was just a really nice guy and was just understanding and sorted it all out for me. So thank you so much for then. But yeah, I found it really weird that like Kent couldn't do anything because it wasn't Essex, but Essex Police, yeah. So that was all sorted now, and yeah, thank God for that. As I was saying, I had an SD card issue. I've just bought a new camera. I've got an Sony a6400. I spent like almost $1,000 on it. I don't know how the hell any of it works, but like everything's like really crisp, as you can see. It's cool. But yeah, at the end of the day, the point I'm trying to get across, like I said, is make sure you enjoy your modifications. The amount of people that ask me questions like that on DMs every day does my nut in. So hopefully this sort of explains, and yeah, that all sorted me. But one thing that annoyed me was, like, I know it was my fault, I shouldn't have done that stuff, but the amount of people that do videos of like illegal shit every day on YouTube, especially in like the automotive world, and they just, nothing ever like comes up for them. But I guess it was my problem for having my car technically uninsured, even though it was insured, but it technically counts as uninsured at that time. So that was my fault for being a twat, but it is insured now, and I'm going to be back to regular videos, or more constant videos than I have been. I've literally just been waiting on my Fiesta to get fixed. It should be getting fixed tonight, and then we are back at it again. And a huge thank you to everyone supporting me on B7 Performance, because literally I think I did over 250 orders in December. Like, people were messaging me on Christmas Day asking where the orders were, and I was like, fuck me, give me a minute, you ordered Christmas Eve. So it's been a bit mad. Like, I've just sat here doing orders non-stop. That's why I've sort of made my room more of like a home office now. I've got dual monitor set up, my MacBook, like keyboard, mouses, everything, just to make my life easier. But thank you all so much for the constant help on that. And then this is something really cool on this show here. We've got a new product coming in very soon. It might go up like today. We've got carbon fibre shift knobs for Fiesta Mark 7 station. It's got to focus on it. I'll try and get a shot of it afterwards and put it over in this video. But they look so sick. It's from a carbon fibre company I found, and we're hopefully going to do a lot of work with each other. It's really high quality stuff. I think it's all from like America, and it looks awesome. It's full genuine carbon fibre. No one else makes these for Fiestas, so this is going to be really cool. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've learnt something from my mistakes, and I hope you can take what you've learnt from me on board and use it in your own life. So boys, the Fiesta is back. Ryan has come very kindly helped me out to fix this baby, and we're doing our road test, and it is like 7:30 at night now. My hands are numb. Actually, I think it's about 8:30. I think the time's wrong on this. Just get you a minute. But it is good to be back in this Fiesta. It is so fun. I miss it so much. The one thing I notice is how shit the headlights are compared to my BM. Like, it's awful when I'm driving at night. But it still sounds like I'm driving outside. I still need to get them arches made up. But this car is such a good car. But I just thought I'd add this to the end of the video. And I noticed when I was filming in my room, it did look quite low light, like quite dark in there. I think it was just the angle of how the lights are palming. The new camera is actually really good, but it didn't look its best there. I don't have a microphone for it yet, so this is sort of going to test what the sound is like, but it's probably going to suffer a lot with wind noise when I take it outside. But I'm filming the video of this tomorrow now, and yeah, it's good to be back in this Fiesta, I'll tell you that now, because it's so fun. Like, it just sounds so cool. It sounds so sick, the turbo noises and that. But yeah, like I said, if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead over to B7 Performance, check all that stuff out, all that lovely stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit the like, comment down below, hit the subscribe button, check out the page, check out everything you can. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.